Look what Anushka is saying.
I don't understand how people eat rice and all with spoon. You have to use all your 5 fingers and eat. That's how the food digests properly.
Isn't she so real? Those of you also eat with hands. Have you noticed that satisfying feeling you get after a meal when compared to eating the same food with a spoon? There is actually a reason why you get that feeling. In this video, let's look into it. Mr. Winston Churchill once suggested to President Dr. S. Radhakrishnan to eat with a spoon for hygienic reasons, to which he said, "Since nobody has used my hand to eat before, it is more hygienic than any spoon or fork you use."
In Bharat, eating with hands has its good old history. There is evidence that great kings and people with very privileged backgrounds have been eating with their hands since ages in this country. Especially in the south, it is not only a part of our tradition, but also seen as the simplest way of eating food. Many people find eating with their hands more satisfying. One of the reasons is the first point of contact of the food happens directly on the taste palate of the tongue. Unlike when using a spoon, when the tongue first touches the metal and then the food.
When the food touches your fingers, thousands of tiny nerve endings send signals to the brain and digestive juices are secreted in the gut. Your mouth naturally starts salivating even more, which is an important enzyme to assist digestion. Even the top chefs in many restaurants evaluate a new recipe not only relying on their sight and smell, but also by physically touching the dish. That touch tells them so much: how cooked it is, the moisture content, the texture, etc. And that becomes a benchmark for gauging if a dish is prepared to perfection or not.
Also, when you touch food with your body, you can feel the temperature before it enters your mouth, and moreover, your fingers help to break down the food in advance before you actually start chewing it. We have made a detailed video about how to chew properly. Do watch it, you will find it on our channel.
Eating with hands also has the least impact on the environment. For example, for making chopsticks, millions of trees are cut every year, but that is not so when you choose to eat with your own hands. In the yogic tradition, they say, while eating, all your 5 sense organs should be at play. When the food comes in front of you, you look at the food, smell it, touch the food with your hands. While chewing, hear the food breaking down and also enjoy the taste by eating slowly. According to Ayurveda, our 5 fingers represents the 5 elements of nature. The thumb represents Agni, the index finger Vayu, the middle finger Akash, the ring finger Bhumi, and the little finger is seen as Jala. So when you eat with your 5 fingers, you also stimulate these 5 elements within you, which leads to a more balanced life. Now in this video, we are not trying to say we should be against using spoons or forks. Each tool has its own benefit and purpose and may be useful sometimes. But the important thing to be conscious of is eating with hands also has enormous benefits. Just ensure to wash your hands properly before eating. If not in every social situation, at least in our day-to-day lives, at home, we can always incorporate this simple habit and enjoy the food a little more. Do you also enjoy eating with your hands? Let us know in the comments below and share this video with as many people as you can. And to continue learning from more such topics, don't forget to follow Rishika Ankit.